What if I told you that Joe and Abby, two characters who seem like complete enemies, are actually mirrors of each other? The Last of Us Part 2 doesn't just tell us this in cutscenes. The gameplay, the dialogue, and even their smallest choices reflect a haunting truth. Joe and Abby are on parallel paths, and by the end, both are defined not by revenge, but by forgiveness. Let's break it down. The first sign of this parallel is in the gameplay itself. The Last of Us Part 1, Joe is heavy, brutal, and direct. In contrast, Alien Part 2 plays lighter, stealth-focused, knives, quick movements. But then you step into Abby's shoes, suddenly raising your fist and having weaponry and like brute force, exactly like Joe. The game is secretly and silently telling you Abby is the Joe of Part 2. But the gameplay is only the beginning. Even in their most human moments, Joe and Abby are mirrors of each other in shame and humanity. And when the person they love, Lev and Ellie, confronts them about their use of torture, neither denies it, but neither can look those kids in the eye either. It looks like they are ashamed and haunted. This is where the human side of their story overlap the most. If you are starting to see this connection, hit the like button. It helps me a lot. We haven't even gotten to the strongest parallel. The strongest parallel isn't in how they fight, it is in who they choose to save. Joe's entire life shifts when he decides to save Ellie at the end of the first game, and in part 2, Abby makes the same choice with Lev. Both characters devote themselves to protecting a child who isn't theirs. It's chilling how closely these moments mirrors one another. But saving someone doesn't erase your past, and both Joe and Abby learn this in a painful way. After saving Ellie, Joe softens. He learns to play guitar, isn't as brute as always before, and is even more trustworthy, and he talks about the future a lot. For the first time, he wants peace. Abby too abandons her faction. She leaves the endless world behind, dedicates herself to Lev and trying to give him a better future. Both are trying desperately to build a new life. And yet, no matter what they do, their past keep dragging them back. If you've gotten this far, subscribe, moving to the next point. Forgiveness and consequences. On the surface, The Last of Us Part 2 looks like a revenge story, but in reality, it's a story about forgiveness. Ellie can't forgive Joe for what he did in the hospital, not until she confronts Abby and lets go of her hate. Abby herself goes through the same arc, sparing Ellie's life not once but twice, realizing that killing Joe didn't heal her pain. In the end, both of them are left with scars, but also a chance at redemption. So here's the haunting question. If Abby had known just how much she would end up becoming like Joe, would she still have killed him? That is the true tragedy and beauty of The Last of Us.